My name is Sunday Bada. I am here again to teach you guys how to solve mathematics question. The topic of today is bearing. Let's begin from question 2. A boy scout wishing to reach a point due east of him find a lake between him and his objects. He therefore walks 220 meters on a bearing of 60° northeast and then straight to the point on a line bearing south 24° east. How far was he from his object at first? Now there was a boy. He's going to take his object. We don't know the object, whether it's the cutlass or the gun, we don't know. Now let's assume that this is the point where the boy is north, east, south, west. And we were told that the object facing the east, the point due to east of him, find a lake between him and his objects, and he find a lake, water here, lake between him and his object. Let's assume that this is the object. This is the object that he wanted to take, and because of water, lake in between him and the object, he could not move further again. And the question now say he therefore walk 220 meters on a bearing of 63° from north and east. Is between north and east. The way the question say north and east, 63°. We say from here to here, this space will be what? 63 degree. He stop here. How many kilometers did he walk? He walked 220 meter. 20 meter. And the question say and then, when question say then, it means that where he stop, the journey continue from there. Then straight to a point on a line bearing southeast. This is north, this is south, and this is where? East. The question say from the south east. It means that it's moving from the south to east 24°. We count it from here 1, 2, 3, 4. 24°. This is where his object is. This is 24 because we count from here to here 24 from the south to east 24°. That's where he stops. So that east, that's where he face, because the question say that east of him find the lake between him and his subject. It means that this is the east of the boy, where the boy is standing because of the water. Let's join it together. I may not draw it very well. That's the way it is. Now the next thing we are going to do, let's construct the angle. If you look at here, is the right angle. The remaining one here angle that will be here, when we say 90 minus 63°, is going to give me 37°. It's going to give me 27°. Sorry, because 27 plus 63 is going to give us 90°, because this is angle 90. When you see something like this, it's 90°, and we have 63 here. The remaining one will be what? 27°. And if this face is 63, this face will be 63. We call it what? Alternative angle. Something like this. If this face is 63° and this face will be what? 63°. Angle of alternative angle. That's what we have here. Now if you look at here, because it's moving from here to here is 24, the remaining one here, because you say 90 minus 24°, what is it going to give us? This is right angle as well, because from here to here is 24°, and the remaining one, when you say 90 minus 24°, is going to give us what? It's going to give us 66°. This place will give us 66°. If this place is 66°, it means that this place will be what? 66°. Angle of alternative angle. Like this, the outside angle here, exterior angle that we have 66° here, it means that this face will be 66°. It means that this face will be what? 66°. What his question is asking us? The question said that how far was he from his object? This is the boy, and this is object. How far? It means that the distance between the boy and the object. Let me call this space small letter x. We have the total angle here. When you add 63 plus 24, it's going to give us what? 87 degree. 87 degree. We have 66 here and we have 27 here. Now, we are going to look for the angle that is complete. If you want to calculate, to know the formula you are going to use. When you have a complete angle like this, if you look at the distance and this way, you see that it has angle 66 degree and it has distance, distance, which is 220 meters. Therefore, we are going to use this 0b. Now, the formula we are going to use for this is sine rule. Sine rule. The sine rule we are going to use is sine capital letter Y divided by small letter y. The small letter y is, let me call this x small letter y. Don't let me call it x small letter y, equals to the one that has complete one, which is 0, the object, sine capital letter O divided by small letter o. Now, what is sine capital letter Y? The degree. The degree is sine 87 degree equals to, let's say, divided by y. This is distance difference between the opposite. What is the capital letter Y face is the y. Is what is small letter y, what we are looking for. The question say the alpha. And the sine capital letter O, which is the degree. Where is the O? 66 degree. This is the object. Where the object stand, you have sine 66 degree divided by small o. What is the small o? Which is the distance, the opposite of that o, 220. The next thing we are going to do, we are going to cross multiply. Cross multiply like this. Y times sine 66 going to give me sine 66 sine 87 degree multiplied by 220. Now we are going to divide both sides by coefficients of what? Y. I'm going to say y equals to then sine 87 degree multiplied by 220 divided by sine 66 degree. This is how we calculate our, with the help of the calculator. Now we are going to press calculator to divide this. Now, what is sine 87 degrees? Sine 87 degrees is 0.9986 multiplied by 220. It's going to give me 219.70 approximate. Now, what is our sine 66? Sine 66 is 0.9135. What will now be our final answer for this? 219.219.70 divided by 0.9135. My final answer is 240.5 meter. That will be the distance between the boy and the object. Do we have 240.5? Yes, 240.5. 240 is option B. Our correct answer is option B. That is it. Thank you for listening. I remain Sunday Bada. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Bye bye.